How's it going, everybody? So I'm sure you all remember this elevator. It's a Schindler 3300 machine room less traction elevator. And I've got some good news for you. So I recently, and by recently I mean just yesterday, just got the green light to do a monthly fire service test. So I am an authorized person in this building to perform those tests. Now this box, I don't have the key for it, only the fire department has that. That's the 25460 Christmas tree key. In there would be copies of the fire key for the elevator, the key to the control room, and then the drop key, which, as you can see, it looks like somebody tried to use one at some point on this elevator. Why that is, I do not know, but obviously only trained personnel should use those, specifically elevator techs and firefighters, because not even building owners may know the danger of it. But anyway, we're going to just make sure no one's using the elevator right now. So I have authorization to do this, but there is a caveat. I have to make sure that no one is needing the elevator presently, and this is for just general courtesy. So we're going to send this up to 2 in normal service. And I'll stick my fire key in and turn it on. And what that's going to do is it'll proceed nonstop to 2 and then come back down here. And I'll do other demos probably next month, so independent service, stop switch, stuff like that. But obviously we're not doing this. That is strictly for elevator techs. You can see it's in phase 1 fire service. Call button is completely disabled. Come in here, try to push a button. Elevator's not going anywhere. Door buttons are disabled. So now I stick my fire key in. I make sure the fire hat inside is not flashing, as if it is, a shunt trip might ensue and render the elevator inoperable, even in fire service. So turn phase 2 on. Now we can operate it. All right, so say I press a floor I don't want to go to, or I press all the buttons. I can cancel it here. Call cancel. So let's say I go to press 2, don't want to go there, call cancel. Now we're going to go to 2. Door close, hold it in, take your finger off, opens back up. Hold door close in, and up we go to 2. And once it gets to 2, I'm going to make sure the door does not open. This is for safety. You don't want the door to open if there's fire. So we're going to do our peekaboo. Press door open. If we see fire, let go of the button. Door automatically closes. Hold the door open until it's completely open. And now I can remove my finger from the button. The safety eye is disabled, so if I press and hold door close and stick my foot out in front, it's going to keep closing until I let go. That's for safety because it can't tell the difference between a person and smoke. And if I want to hold the car at this floor, I can put it on hold. That way, if anyone else were to come in the elevator, they're not going anywhere, and all calls will be canceled. So if I turn it back on, place a call, I can cancel it alternatively by turning it to hold. As you can see, all the calls went out. All right, and if I want to send this back down to back down to the recall floor for another firefighter, I'll go ahead and turn it off. Alarm will sound. Once again, elevator is not going anywhere until you turn fire service on. And if there were any restricted floors, whether it be by a floor lockout switch or a key card reader, those are bypassed. You can access restricted floors in fire service, and this is because a fire may be on any given floor, including staff-only floors, and the fire department would need access to any floor in an emergency. So we're going to go up to 3. And I'll show you one more thing with the call cancel when we go back down to 1. All right, we're at 3. I'll go ahead and turn it to hold. See, you always want to be accountable for your key. Whenever you leave the elevator, turn it to hold and remove it. You can't remove it if it's an on, and that's required by code because you don't want to leave the key unattended, because then someone else could take the elevator and leave you stranded. So here's floor 3. It's coming along well. Again, all the call buttons on every floor are completely disabled. All right, so now let's take it back down to 1. If I press call cancel in transit, it will stop at the closest floor in its direction of travel. So it's going to stop at 2. So say I pressed 1 to go to 1, I don't want to go there, I can cancel it in transit. If I've already passed 2 and I need it to stop, I would press the emergency stop switch. That will stop it no matter what floor it's at. And another nice thing is I don't have to open the door. I can press a floor button and the elevator goes to it. All right, we are back down at the first floor. I'm going to go ahead and take this out of fire service, turn it off in here, and then back out to the recall station. Set its normal operation, go to bypass, hold for 5 seconds, and then off. Elevator is now back in normal service, and as you can see, the hat is off inside and over here as well. And if you try to turn this on without phase 1 on, it won't go. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a monthly test to make sure this elevator is code compliant. Have a nice day, everybody.